inevitably marches forward. But what if I told you there are places where time stopped? Cities where thousands of lives were frozen in a single moment. Towns where the last footsteps still echo through empty streets. Welcome to the world's most haunting abandoned places, where every broken window, every crumbling wall, tells a story of humanity's greatest triumphs and its darkest hours. Throughout history, humans have built magnificent cities, only to abandon them to the mercy of time and nature. Some fell to disasters, others to war, and a few simply faded away as the world changed around them. These ghost towns are more than just abandoned buildings, they're time capsules that reveal our past and warn of possible futures. Join us as we explore 6 extraordinary locations where human ambition collided with fate, leaving behind haunting reminders of what once was. On April 26, 1986, time stopped in Pripyat. The Chernobyl disaster turned this thriving Soviet city into a radioactive ghost town in just 36 hours. Built in 1970 as a model Soviet city, Pripyat was a worker's paradise. Its 50,000 residents enjoyed luxuries rare in the USSR, supermarkets stocked with fresh produce, a cultural center with a cinema, and an amusement park set to open on May 1, 1986. The average age was just 26 years old. Then, at 1:23 a.m., Reactor 4 exploded. The city slept, unaware that invisible death was already seeping through their streets. By the time evacuation began 36 hours later, many had already received lethal radiation doses. Residents were told to pack for 3 days. They never returned. Today, Pripyat stands as nature's laboratory. Trees grow through classroom floors where children once studied. The Ferris wheel, never opened, rusts in eternal silence. In the kindergarten, dolls gather dust, their plastic faces watching empty corridors where young voices once echoed. The city will remain uninhabitable for 20,000 years, a warning carved in concrete about the price of human error. In the early 1900s, diamonds littered these streets like pebbles after rain. Today, the desert reclaims what was once Africa's richest town, creating an artist's canvas of sand and decay. The story began in 1908 when railway worker Zacharias Luala discovered a sparkling stone in the desert. Within weeks, German miners descended on the area, building a slice of Bavaria in the Namib desert. Kolmanskop boasted southern Africa's first X-ray machine, a bowling alley, and a ballroom where champagne flowed like water. But diamonds, like dreams, don't last forever. As larger stones were found elsewhere, the town's wealth began to slip away like sand through fingers. By 1954, the desert had already begun to reclaim its territory. Today, the town's grand mansions are filled with knee-deep sand, their walls whispering tales of fortune's fickle nature. In the heart of the Sierra Nevada, Bodie stands frozen in time, a testament to the Wild West's most brutal and brilliant era. Once home to 10,000 souls, this mining town embodied the raw spirit of American frontier ambition. Gold fever struck Bodie in 1859 after W.S. Bodie's discovery of precious metals in these hills. By 1880, this roughneck boomtown boasted 65 saloons, multiple brothels, and a reputation as the most lawless town in the West. Newspaper reports tell of daily shootouts, barroom brawls, and stage robberies. "Goodbye God, I'm going to Bodie," wrote one young girl in her diary. The town's fortune was as fleeting as its morals. As the gold dwindled, so did Bodie's population. Today, over 200 buildings remain in what officials call arrested decay. Dishes still sit on dining tables, and stores display goods with century-old price tags. Each building tells a story of dreams, desperation, and the untamed spirit of America's golden age. Perched dramatically on a razor-thin mountain ridge in southern Italy, Craco tells a story of humanity's eternal struggle against nature. For over 1,500 years, this medieval town survived wars, plagues, and invasions, only to be defeated by the very ground beneath its feet. Founded in 540 AD, Craco grew into a fortified intellectual center, producing philosophers, doctors, and lawyers within its university walls. The town withstood centuries of conflict, from Saracen invasions to brigand raids. Its strategic position atop a 400-meter cliff seemed impregnable, but the enemy came from below. Poor drainage and agricultural overexpansion gradually weakened the clay soil beneath the town. Between 1959 and 1972, a series of landslides forced the entire population to abandon their ancestral home. Today, Craco's empty streets and crumbling castle stand as silent sentinels, watching over a landscape that both created and destroyed them. On June 10, 1944, this French village became a symbol of war's ultimate brutality. Preserved exactly as it was left, Oradour-sur-Glane stands as a silent memorial to 642 men, women, and children massacred in one of World War II's darkest moments. That summer morning began like any other. Children attended school, women shopped at markets, men worked in fields. Then, at 2 p.m., German SS troops surrounded the village. They separated men from women and children, led them to barns and churches, and committed an atrocity that would horrify even war-hardened souls. By presidential decree, Oradour remains untouched, a permanent reminder of war's human cost. Rusted cars line streets where children once played. Wedding rings lie in display cases, their owners' stories cut brutally short. Each building, each artifact, stands in silent testimony to lives lost and a world forever changed. Nestled in the hills of southwestern Turkey, Kayaköy tells a heartbreaking story of cultural displacement. Once home to 2,000 Greek Orthodox Christians, this village was abandoned during the 1923 population exchange, leaving behind a silent testament to lost communities. For centuries, Greek and Turkish communities lived here in harmony, sharing festivals, friendships, and daily life. The town thrived with churches, schools, and over 1,000 houses. But in 1923, the Treaty of Lausanne forced an exchange of populations between Greece and Turkey. Overnight, neighbors became foreigners, and communities were torn apart. Today, 350 abandoned houses cascade down the hillside. Empty churches still bear fading frescoes, and silent streets remember the footsteps of those forced to leave. Kayaköy stands as a powerful reminder of how political decisions can shatter centuries of peaceful coexistence, leaving only stones to tell the tale of what was lost. These abandoned places are more than mere ruins, they're mirrors reflecting our own stories. From nuclear disasters to natural calamities, from war's brutality to cultural upheaval, each ghost town warns us about humanity's strengths and fragilities, yet even in abandonment, these places serve a greater purpose. They stand as guardians of memory, teachers of history, and reminders that every city we build today could be tomorrow's testament to our time. As you walk through your bustling streets today, remember, every abandoned place was once someone's home, someone's dream, someone's future. The question isn't just what made these places ghost towns, it's what we can learn from their silence. If this journey through time has sparked your curiosity, hit subscribe to explore more hidden histories with us. Share this video to help preserve these stories, and tell us in the comments, which of these ghost towns touched you the most. Join our community of explorers as we continue to uncover the world's most fascinating forgotten places.